All right, so we've been covering this Calum Von Moger story since the beginning. And as you guys have been following along, you remember that story where he was with the machete running around and he did something to somebody in a car, but we never really had that many details about exactly what happened. Well, he was in court this week and he pled guilty to those charges, and this article that was written gives us more light on exactly what happened that day. So we're going to read it together. I'm going to comment a little bit as we move along over here, all right? So, Los Angeles carjackings triggered Mr. Universe Calum Von Moger's road rage court hears. The former Mr. Universe winner and fitness star who reacted excessively in a road rage incident has given his reason for the outburst, and it's actually pretty funny. The former Mr. Universe who lost his temper and slashed a car's tires in a road rage incident has provided reasons for his dramatic behavior. Calum Von Moger faced Melbourne Magistrate Court on Monday, where he pleaded guilty to charges of intentionally damaging property, carrying a prohibited weapon, and careless driving of a motor vehicle. The 32-year-old was involved in a traffic incident with another car on January 26. After a verbal altercation with the other driver, he climbed into the passenger side of the victim's car and eventually stabbed the victim's tire. So he went up to the car and he stabs the tire. He doesn't want them to go nowhere. Then, police located Mr. Von Moger after the incident. He was arrested and his vehicle searched. Inside, police found a Victorian number plate covered in blood. So a license plate was in blood in the car. A black knuckle duster, which is a brass knuckle. I don't know if a lot of people nowadays, you never even see those in this country anymore. But back in the day when I was growing up, the bullies would always have these brass knuckles in their pocket to try to show they're tough. If you punch somebody with them, you really fuck them up. So he had that, and then a tomahawk and a hunting knife, the court was told. What the hell was he doing with the tomahawk? He was transported to the Werribee police station and later released on bail. His lawyer, Bernard Campigli, said Mr. Von Moger's dramatic reaction to the situation was caused by negative experiences he had while living in the United States. Listen to that. He was a victim of a number of carjackings that left him scarred and traumatized and triggered a reaction that people here wouldn't have. So, before I read the rest of this, so if you remember, Calum said he had gotten carjacked in the United States, and that traumatized him so much that made him want to do this to somebody else. Don't make sense to me. That triggered a slightly excessive reaction, Your Honor. I accept that Mr. Von Moger can't go around stabbing tires, essentially. Mr. Campigli also told the court of how his client's mental health declined rapidly in the past year and he spiraled out of control upon returning to Australia for a number of reasons. He's taken testosterone for a number of years because he doesn't produce it naturally. He will face sentencing hearing in November. Mr. Von Moger made headlines in May this year after falling from a second-story window at his parents' home before being placed in induced coma. I thought he jumped out of the window. He found fame competing in the bodybuilding circuit before winning the Mr. Universe title in 2014. Mr. Von Moger played Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 2018 American comedy drama Bigger. So essentially, the lawyer, I don't know where he found this guy, his defense of Von Moger was that the carjackings fucked him up so bad he had to go do it to somebody else and he shouldn't be stabbing people's tires. But now you remember his other issues that he had in the court system in Australia, and that's going to affect the sentencing here. So we don't know how much jail time he's going to get, but he's going to get some of it. So we haven't heard much from Von Moger, which could be a good thing. I know he was in Florida with his girlfriend for a while and looks like he's back in Australia now because he had this court hearing. So we're going to see what happens in his life. Again, I always pray for the best of him, but I talked recently to the mother of his child, and I know that he's not paying, the child support, and he's dealing with some financial issues, and I'm hoping he straightens that out because the girl, when you have a child with somebody, regardless if you want to be with the girl or not, you still got to be responsible of that child. And I'm hoping that he sobers up, he gets his life on track, he deals with all these issues, and then he starts being a father to the child that he's supposed to be and helps support the child the way he should as well. If anything new comes up, obviously sentencing in November, we'll do an update. But for the meantime, thanks for watching.